Many people have big dreams in life. Maybe you also have dreams. You imagine a better future for yourself. You imagine speaking English confidently, traveling to new places, or having a better job. In your mind, this future looks very clear and exciting. You can almost see it as if it is already real. But something strange often happens. When it is time to take action and start working toward that dream, many people hesitate. They say to themselves, "I will start tomorrow." Then tomorrow comes, and the same thing happens again.
Yes, this situation is very common. Many people feel motivated when they think about their dreams, but when it is time to do the work, they lose that motivation. They open their phone, watch a few videos, or spend time doing other small activities. At first, they think it will only take a few minutes, but those minutes slowly become an hour. Then they realize that a large part of the day has already passed. At that moment, they feel a little disappointed in themselves.
In the evening, when the day is almost finished, they start thinking about their goals again. They remember that they wanted to study English, practice speaking, or work on something important, but they did not do it. This can create a feeling of frustration. They promise themselves that tomorrow will be different. They say, "Tomorrow I will start seriously." But when the next day arrives, the same cycle repeats again.
If you recognize yourself in this situation, do not worry too much. You are not alone. Many people around the world experience the same challenge. It does not mean you are lazy or incapable. In reality, this situation often comes from the way the human brain works. Our brain naturally wants to avoid discomfort and choose activities that feel easy and pleasant.
When you think about studying, practicing a skill, or working on a long-term goal, your brain sometimes sees it as something difficult. It sees effort, concentration, and uncertainty. Because of that, the brain tries to guide you toward easier activities. Watching videos, checking messages, or scrolling on social media gives quick pleasure. These activities are easy and require very little effort.
But here's the problem. When you repeat this behavior many times, it slowly becomes a habit. Your brain learns that avoiding difficult tasks feels good in the moment. So the next time you think about working on your goals, your brain again tries to guide you toward the easier option. Over time, this creates a cycle that is difficult to break.
Many people think the problem is motivation. They believe that successful people always feel motivated and full of energy. But this is not true. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change all the time. Some days you feel motivated, and other days you do not. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will not make consistent progress.
That is why discipline is so important. Discipline means doing something even when you don't feel like doing it. It means taking small steps every day, even when your motivation is low. Discipline is not something people are born with. It's something that grows slowly through practice and repetition.
For example, imagine that you decide to practice English every day for 15 minutes. 15 minutes may seem very small, but if you repeat this practice every day, it becomes powerful. After 1 week, you will have practiced for more than 1 hour. After 1 month, you will have many hours of practice.
And during that time, your brain will slowly adapt to the language. You will begin to recognize more words. You will understand sentences more easily. Your confidence will grow little by little. This is how real progress happens in language learning, not in one big moment, but through small actions repeated many times.
Another important thing to remember is that perfection is not necessary. Many people wait for the perfect moment to start learning. They say, "I will begin when I have more time," or "I will begin when I feel ready." But the perfect moment almost never arrives. Life is always busy and there are always distractions.
Instead of waiting for perfect conditions, it is better to start with what you have right now. Even if you only have a few minutes, you can still practice. You can listen to a short conversation, repeat a few sentences, or learn a few new words. These small actions may seem simple, but they are very important.
Over time, these small actions build momentum. Momentum means that once you start moving, it becomes easier to continue. The hardest part is often the beginning, but once you create a daily habit, the process becomes more natural.
Before we continue, we want to say something important to everyone listening to this lesson.
If this conversation is helping you practice English, please support our channel.
Take a moment to subscribe to Daily English JC so you can receive more lessons like this in the future.
Your support helps us create more simple conversations and useful English practice for learners everywhere.
Thank you very much. And now, let us continue learning together.
Another useful strategy for learning English is to reduce distractions. Your environment has a strong influence on your ability to focus. If your phone is always next to you, it is very easy to become distracted.
A simple solution is to place your phone in another room while you study. This small change can help you concentrate better. You can also create a quiet place where you practice English every day. A calm environment helps your brain stay focused.
It is also important to remember that mistakes are normal. Many learners are afraid to speak because they are worried about making mistakes, but mistakes are actually a natural part of learning.
Every fluent English speaker made many mistakes in the beginning. The difference is that they continued practicing. They did not stop just because something was difficult.
When you make a mistake, try to see it as a learning opportunity. Each mistake teaches you something new about the language.
Another helpful habit is to listen to English regularly. Listening trains your brain to recognize sounds and patterns in the language.
You can listen while walking, traveling, or relaxing at home. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain is still learning.
Over time, you will notice that understanding English becomes easier and more natural.
The most important thing is to continue practicing consistently.
Progress may feel slow sometimes, but every small effort brings you closer to your goal.
One day, you will realize that you understand conversations that once seemed very difficult.
You will also notice that speaking becomes easier and more comfortable.
Before we finish this lesson, we want to encourage you to take a small action today.
After this video ends, spend a few minutes practicing English.
Repeat some sentences from this lesson or learn a few new words.
Small actions today can create big changes in the future.
Thank you very much for learning with us.
And remember to subscribe to Daily English JC for more English practice.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep moving forward.
See you in the next lesson.
Goodbye, everyone.
And happy English learning.